So, as most of you know, I was born and raised in Hawaii. And growing up in Hawaii, I learned the true story of the very first Christmas and also the true story of the night before Christmas. And I'd like to share those stories with you, starting with the very first Christmas. So, once upon a time, long ago and far away, was one man called Iokepa, and his wife was called Mele. And it just so happened about that time, the king think he'd like get one list of all the folks who stay live inside the country. So he sent out the word that everybody better go sign up with the mayor in his hometown. And about that time, the angels tell Mele she gonna get one keke. So Iokepa, he put Mele on top one Kona nightingale. That's Hawaiian kind donkey, you know. And they go holo holo his hometown, which was called Bethlehema. And when they get over that place, so many folks was there already, no place for stop. So they end up staying inside one barn. And that's where Iokepa and Mele spent the night. And that night, one little boy was born. Mele wrap him up nice and warm, make one little bed for the keke on top the straw, and she pick out one nice name. She call him Iesu. Now, in the meantimes, was three wise old men who been read and study for long times. By and by, they find out that pretty soon one keke go get born who go be king someday. So they think they like try find this keke, show their aloha. So they get dressed up in all fancy clothes, trimmed with gold and silver on top, and each one carried a kind presents for give the keke. They can see one big star in the sky, so they go over that way. Well, by and by they come to one town, so they stop to find out if that's where the keke get born, who gonna be king. When the king hear about this, he get plenty worried and hoo-hoo. Gee, he think himself, if this keke really gonna be king, then someday I gonna be poho. So he call his kahunas together, and he say, hey, what kind this? Everybody say one keke get born who gonna be king. And the kahunas, they tell him, yeah, that's right. You know why? 'Cause the kalua, he say this keke gonna get born inside a little town of Bethlehema. So the king, he invite the three wise old men come see him. And he make the kind ho'o mali mali. Tell them they're real smart and all stuff like that. Then he say, hey, when you find them, let me know, yeah? 'Cause I like see 'em too. But all this time, he really want to make sure the keke get put out of the way so he can never be king. Boy, crooked like one how tree this guy. So the three wise old men, they come to Bethlehema and they find Iokepa and Mele and the little Iesu. And they kneel down in front of keke and they open up all those presents, gold and the most rarest perfumes you can find. That night, the three wise old men get one dream. Tell them more better go straight home. No need go back see the king. So the next day, they pack up and they go home another way. So the king, he never get his hands on a keke. So the little Iesu, he grow up wise and strong, and he teach folks the best way for live is try get aloha for your neighbor and try do the same thing for the other guy that you like 'em do for you. Pretty soon, folks start calling Iesu Christ, which means same thing, Savior. And so that's how his birthday get to be called Christmas. And that's the true story of the very first Christmas. And knowing that, I'd like to share with you the true story of the night before Christmas. You see, it was just before Christmas, and all through the holiday, Nobody was moving, not even one iole. The mallows was hung upside down, just like pheasants, so the menahune can fill 'em with presents. The children was curled on top on sleeping mat. They dream about how Pia and all things like that. While the mother and me all set for enjoy one nice rest, we plan get 10 hours moi. When all of a sudden, out in the grasses, there be one big clatter. I jump up and go for look what's the matter. Outside the door, I peeked through the la jaula. The moon was all shiny, like one big silver dollar. Then all of a sudden, guess what I see? That menahune with his 8 little kia. More quicker than ukus the bunch of 'em came. And he make the kind oi, call 'em by name. E Paki, E Hula, E Lele, E Leo, and Hoku, and Kopi, Hikila, Uwila, up the lanai, on top the paia. Now come on, you folks, or you get Billa Kia. Like the dry leaves that been blow all around, these guys make one run and they take off the ground. Then, quick like one wink, up on the roof, you can hear the kind noises been make by the hoof. And just when I stop for go back inside the room, that menahune, he come down with one boom. He move even more faster than mahi. His malo pee loud 'cause he land in the ahi. On top his back, he get one great big eke, all load up with toys for each little keke. His eyes was all shiny, he get big white whiskers, and his cheeks and his ihu been red like hibiscus. His face was howly, all fill up with joy. When he laugh, his opu shake like one finger poi. He's so funny. I start to laugh at him, and yet he make wink, show me no need be upset. He never say nothing, but he make hana, and he fill up those malos with plenty makana. That's kind gifts, you know. And when he all pow, he turn, he smile, he make one bow. He put his finger alongside his ihu, and more quicker than you can say Jono Kohio, he back up on the roof, and those guys all together float in the airs just like one feather. Aloha, he say. I like every Kanaka get himself mele kalikimaka. And that, my friends, is a true story of the night before Christmas. And knowing those stories now, my wish is that you and everybody who's important to you get yourself a mele kalikimaka, me ka ha'ole, makahiki ho.